showing that in extreme trials and human strength is not enough. How many know man can't muscle it out? Oh my God, here you can navigate through this life without God. Ooh, you need God to lead and guide you in all ways. The Bible said in all our ways acknowledge him and he shall direct your path. Oh my God, the problem you have, you can't solve it. How many know you have to give it totally over to God to heaven to help you through? When you don't know a way, he'll make a way. Out of no way. Can I teach you that? But you can look at it. Human strength is not enough. The loss of hope in the storm mirrors how believers may feel adrift in life's trials. Have you ever gone through something that seems like it's going to take you out? Just seem like it takes you farther than you want to go, keep you longer than you want to stay, and make you pay more than you intended to pay. Wow, you go through life's storm and it seems like this is it. Woo, this one right here don't get me. But before you can throw the towel in, God will put the towel on your shoulder and tell you to hold on. Like God in Him. How many know the verse reminds us that despair is the natural human response? How many know we don't know nothing but to do but worry about it? Ain't gonna have no help. How many realize that every time we go through something, we worry about it? We worry about what we're going to do tomorrow, but tomorrow never gets here. We worry about our children, we worry about this. But how many know instead of giving it over to the Lord? But how many know we take our burdens to the Lord and we leave them there? Woo! How many know God will show up and show out? But how many know, but it is not the final word. God hope remains. How many know failure is not final until you quit? Woo! Tell your neighbor, I got to have some help in here. Lean on the neighbor and say, it's not over until God says it's over. He's able to give you victory in the face of defeat. When you don't see a way, he'll make a way out of no way. Can you imagine being on a ship? Woo! And the captain says, I don't know what to do. All my friends in here seem like we're going to die out here. But how many know the preacher on board was still in tune with God? Oh my God, you told me that I had to go to Rome and testify. Now God, I'm on this ship with him. Woo! And I need you to help me. Oh my God. And how many know he will show up in the middle of the morning and he'll give a word in the midst of your despair. How many sickness comes and your body starts aching, and every time you go to the doctor, something else pops up. They want to test this, test that, and they test it out, and you still sick. You still got pain. Instead of getting better, you get worse. Then you start deciding, well, Lord, if I die, let me die. But I want to be with you, God. Lord, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. And God, I don't know what to do with it. Lord, if you don't show up and help me, woo, it's going to take me out of here. But how many know when all hope is gone, when the medicine don't work no more, how many know you got to lean and depend on God? Anybody in here had a praying grandma? Grandma said, have a little talk with Jesus and tell him all about your trouble. He will hear your cry and he will answer by and by.